In a stunning turn of events, the Boston Red Sox have officially parted ways with veteran pitcher Walker Buehler. Exactly 7 days after being moved to the bullpen, a decision that raised eyebrows across the baseball world, the team released him on Friday. This marks a significant fall from grace for a player who once stood among the game's elite. Just 3 years ago, in 2021, Buehler was a Cy Young contender, finishing fourth in voting after posting an impressive 16-4 record, a 2.47 ERA, and contributing 7.1 WAR over 207 2/3 innings. Fast forward to now, and his journey has been anything but smooth. After undergoing Tommy John surgery in 2022, he returned in 2024, only to struggle through a lackluster regular season and a shaky first playoff start. However, he redeemed himself slightly by delivering 10 scoreless innings across 3 appearances during the postseason, even securing a save in the Dodgers' World Series clinching victory. But here's where it gets intriguing. Despite his recent struggles, Buehler is still just 30 years old, boasts an all-star resume, and has a World Series ring to his name. Plus, there's no financial burden for interested teams, since the Red Sox are covering all but the prorated league minimum of his $21.05 million salary for this year. Given these factors, it seems almost inevitable that another organization will take a chance on him before the end of the season. If signed before September, he'd also be eligible for their postseason roster, a tempting proposition for contenders looking to bolster their pitching staff. So, which teams might roll the dice? Let's explore some possibilities. First up, the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers find themselves in dire need of reliable starting pitchers. They've suffered setbacks with key arms like Reese Olson and Jackson Jobe sidelined for the season, while others, such as Tayce Mize and Jack Flaherty, have underperformed. Behind ace Tarik Skubal, the rotation remains alarmingly thin. Could veterans like 41-year-old Charlie Morton or Chris Paddack step up? Or will they turn to Buehler to fill the void? With multiple spots to address in their rotation, adding someone with Buehler's pedigree could help them mount a serious playoff push. Their recent moves to acquire Morton and Paddack ahead of the trade deadline suggest they're willing to try anything to stabilize their staff. Next, let's consider the Kansas City Royals. Known for their innovative pitching coach Brian Sweeney, the Royals have earned a reputation for resurrecting careers. Players like Cole Ragans, Seth Lugo, Chris Bubic, and Michael Walker have thrived under Sweeney's guidance. Could Buehler benefit from similar support? While the Royals' current rotation appears crowded with names like Walker, Lugo, Noah Cameron, Michael Lorenzen, and Ryan Burgett, stranger things have happened in baseball. Perhaps they see untapped potential in Buehler and decide to give him a shot. Then, there's the elephant in the room. Could Buehler return to the Los Angeles Dodgers? Realistically, don't expect him to crack their stacked postseason rotation. With Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow, Blake Snell, Clayton Kershaw, and Shohei Ohtani vying for 4 available slots, the competition is fierce. Even if injuries strike, the Dodgers have promising prospects like Emmett Sheehan ready to step in, not to mention the option of using bullpen games. That said, familiarity could play a role here. If Buehler performs well out of the bullpen for a month, he might carve out a niche as a high-leverage reliever. Stranger reunions have occurred, so never say never. And this is the part most people miss. What about non-contending teams? On August 21, we saw the Atlanta Braves claim starter Cal Quantrill off waivers from the Miami Marlins, 2 teams far removed from playoff contention. Why would they do that? Simple, they needed innings covered. For clubs outside the playoff picture, bringing in a seasoned veteran like Buehler can serve 2 purposes: providing stability for the remainder of the season and giving the player a platform to rebuild his value. It's a win-win scenario. For Buehler, joining a rebuilding team offers a low-pressure environment to rediscover his form before testing free agency again. So, where does this leave us? Is Buehler's best hope a reunion with the Dodgers, or will a desperate contender like the Tigers swoop in? Will the Royals bet on their coaching magic to revive his career, or could a surprise suitor emerge from the shadows? One thing is certain, his next move will be closely watched by fans and analysts alike. But here's the real question. Do you think Buehler still has what it takes to make an impact at the highest level? Share your thoughts in the comments below.